Remember that a tsunami is caused by an earthquake. And that earthquake, I'll show you on the next slide, it pushes the ocean up and the waves then grow as they move toward the beach. And here you can see some of the big waves coming through the shore. They tell you if you're ever near a place that gets tsunamis, you need to have a plan. You need to be able to know where you're going to go and try to get up. We call this higher ground. Get somewhere higher where the wave cannot reach. Once again, this is called a tsunami. It's spelled with a T and an S at the beginning. And a tsunami occurs when we have a big earthquake underwater. That energy, the P waves, the S waves come up and they create a surface wave. And as the water gets shallower, the wave gets bigger as it comes onto the land. Here you can see the tsunami that shocked everybody in 2004. We did not know that tsunamis could be this big. This tsunami killed 250,000 people in Sumatra and Indonesia. Here you can see a village on the shore before the tsunami, and you can see the ground after. And you see that everything was wiped away, all the way down to the bedrock. There's another picture showing some of the island resorts and houses, and below you can barely recognize that people were there. Just terrible tragedy. Here's a picture from before, and you can see the waves did not go up the mountains. So if you could go up, you would be safe. And then 10 years later, this picture was taken, and you can see that things are coming back. In 10 years, they went from destruction to forest again. Here's another one after the tsunami, and they have rebuilt new homes after and now. In 2011, we had a gigantic earthquake off the coast of Japan, and it moved toward a place called Sendai. They have a big airport. You can see it's north of Tokyo. So first they had to deal with the earthquake, all the shaking, and then they could see the waves coming, and they did not have much time because the earthquake was so close. The waves were close. You can see that the waves moved across the land. They look like a giant cloud as they pushed across and flooded everything. They moved several miles inland where it was flat. Here you can see the waves were strong enough to push vehicles right over and totally cover them and flood them. You can see the ocean debris went through the windows of the car and left a huge mess. Cars just picked up like toys. And this poor lady is looking at all the destruction around her. She probably lost her home, all of her stuff. Very sad story. They want to rebuild, they want to make it good again. And so they went in and they plowed roads and they started to clean up the mess. You can see in the red and the orange, they're looking to rescue people. They're cleaning up this mess and figuring what they can save. But the mess was gigantic. These are upside down boats, houses, buildings. Japan makes a lot of cars. You see all the cars pushed together. There's a boat in the middle of the street. And a boat on top of a building. That tells you how big the waves were. They were able to float the boat 2 stories high. And so when a 2-story high wave hits a building, there's nothing left. There's another shot of the boat on top of the building. You think they got the boat down? They did. They probably used a crane to pick it up in some way. There's the boat before and after. And you can see they cleaned up all the debris. This is a place where they build ships, and it's working again. We got all of that fixed up. Okay, so that's tsunamis. Those are the big ones that we did not know the Earth could make, but it was a subduction boundary on the Ring of Fire that caused those huge earthquakes that made the gigantic waves. All right, tomorrow, some of you will be in person with me. We're going to do one more day on tsunamis. I have one more video I would like you to watch. So tomorrow I'll do a very quick Zoom, and then you will log on and Canvas and watch a video for me. Okay? Have a great day. Bye-bye.